Boom. We are live, guys. I know there's a few people live, but Tuesdays are night, so we're still going live. 98 should know that we're live on Tuesdays, but it's okay. I don't mind, actually. Hey, we got Drew in the chat. We got Clifton Erickson, Beast right there. So I guess we just got the two of you. But how's it going, guys? We a little late to the party. We wanted to talk. Oh, there's Tim. Hey, buddy, how are you? High Caliber Arms. Wanted to. I promised Josh actually we'd cover the matches from the weekend at the Little Arm Bender. We're a little late, but hey, we're gonna do it, right? Hopefully the 98. They'll be fine. They, like I said, they know Tuesday nights. We always go live. We're always going to be live on Tuesday nights, 6:00. It's just the way it is. We got friends with Benedict's. Hey, buddy, how are you? So is Ryan Boucher and Andrew Quintana happening? Right hand or left? I don't know. That match is interesting. Andrew was looking beastly just a few weekends ago. I was really impressed. And actually, he did pretty good against, well, we'll get into that. We're going to be talking about it. Zach's gone. He needs to come back. Leave me here hanging by myself. There he is. Yeah, so Andrew pulled really good, actually.
Can you see my video?
No, you were frozen. Oh, now I can.
Damn it! Now it's not working. What happened there is once the intro is done, a lot of the time it'll glitch my whole phone. Like it'll start like being real choppy. I can't hear or see anything. I gotta leave. But when I join back, my camera doesn't work.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna leave one more time, close the app, and join right back real quick.
Yeah. No worries. Yeah, Andrew pulled Ben Brooks this past weekend, and we'll talk about it. But Ben beat him. But I thought Andrew did really, really, really good. Actually, he actually made a match of it, and I think Ben's looking a little slow. He needs to speed up a bit. People are catching him off guard lately. So, no, Ben's super strong. He looked good. It's just Andrew surprised me. He surprised me that he stopped Ben, and he even did like some crazy Kings move shit, which I didn't like too much. Andrew, when you watch this, you're gonna bust your arm is what you're gonna do. So. Okay, there's Zach again. You're good now. Walk around rate. Today, Clifton is 235.2. Yeah, you're good, bro. I eat because I'm unhappy, and I'm unhappy because I eat. Laugh out loud. That's pretty good. We might as well get weight. You might as well get some weight for this match coming up. So that's good. He's looking big. You know what? You've been looking bigger too. Like even in that picture, I thought, holy shit, he looks big. Wallace Dilly versus Nick Stone. Yes, both of them want the match really bad. From what I hear, they're all pulling at some event coming up. So I don't know if that already happened or Easton McCormick's going there anyway to pull all those guys. From what I heard, I think that's where I heard it. So the little arm bender. The Little Arm Bender. So what do you think of that, Zach? That was nice little matches. There was a few good ones.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
It was nice. It was it was good. It focused on, the arm wrestling, which I always love. Like in a ref sense, it wasn't like a massive ref thing every 2 seconds. Call this, call that, call this, call that. You're watching 4 times as much reffing as you are arm wrestling at that point. I liked how it was smooth and nice.
Yeah, I'd like to see that match. Wallace Dilly versus Nick Stone.
Oh, you think?
Banger. I know that's a banger match. Yeah.
I know Wallace Dilly's very, very good.
Very good. Strong.
It could probably be a good opportunity for Nick.
And Nick's super strong. So it's actually kind of interesting because it's just 2 really strong dudes pulling each other. So I think they both got powerlifting backgrounds. I know Nick does anyway. Yeah. I'm 22.4 pounds heavier than when you went against Victor. Holy shit, Clifton. Yeah, but I bet you're stronger too. Mass moves mass. I mean, it's not always the case, but as long as you're not unhealthy, like fat, 22 pounds fatter, right? Sure, some of it's muscle, right?
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
There's no way you're gaining only fat.
No, exactly.
That would be impressive. That would be impressive. Drinking, if you just started drinking like 4 liters of Coke a day, yeah, you could do
it. Drew says, Clifton, remember, your neck will look like a vagina if you lose all that weight.
It's fair.
Yeah, you're traumatizing him. Yeah, I'm very strong. Yeah, you look very strong. Very, very strong. We had a practice on Sunday. I know you guys did too, but I couldn't make that one because I had already promised to do my max day. So I did. My max day wasn't too impressive, but like this new lift we do is kind of newer to us. So like I'm just making PRs every time I do it, pretty much. So I pulled 210, but it was a bent seated curl, just biceps, all biceps. Yeah,
Okay.
with no swinging, no rocking. Yeah, I don't like that shit where people pivot on their elbows and just like teeter the weight back. Yeah, I didn't do none of that. I had my triceps were flat on the pad, and it was all bicep up. So, but yeah, I did 210. It was pretty good.
So my chairs.
I did it for 4 reps too. Yeah, I did 210 for four reps.
It's pretty good.
So I think I'm about like the 225. 1 rep max is probably around the 225 mark, I would think. I don't know, like 210 4 times. If you were to equate it to 1 rep, they say that that's about. I don't even know how many more percentiles I'd have. I'd have at least 5% more. You would think, right? If I did 4 reps.
It's hard to say. Some people can. It's really person to person. I've seen guys who look like they're maxing out, and then they can add 10 pounds still. And I've seen guys that look like they move the weight good. You add 10, they can't budge it. So I've just seen weird stuff where I don't know. It's like the true effort that they show necessarily isn't always external.
No, and that makes total sense. What was I going to say? And then we pulled, and I could tell you one person that's getting stronger is Jared. So he's
hopefully not too much.
Well, it's substantial. He was able he was able to like isolate curl 190. So like, and he had the second. I think he had I think him and no. Yeah, I think it was the second heaviest lift was Jared on Sunday. So
yeah, the most I've ever curled was at your place, Brian. That one time.
Yeah, that was a lot though. It was a lot for your body. More than your body weight. yeah.
I wasn't even sure I could do it, but I saw Dale and Brad and you do it. I'm like,
yeah, you're like, I gotta do it.
I gotta try.
yeah. You did it. I can't double hand curl stuff. Clifton, you do one. Your one hand curl is what I do with 2 hands.
Yeah. His left. You're right. Clifton's just too. Like I was looking in the mirror the other day. I lost some weight, and like the disparity of my arms is more apparent.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was the right word, but the difference between them. But.
Yeah. So me and Jared pulled, and it was kind of nice. He went a little harder and made me go a little harder this weekend. But Jared's hands starting to get really.
Dude, let me tell you what Jared's hand feels like. You ready? You grip it and you're like, okay, it's kind of skinny. It's big, but you're like, it's kind of skinny. I can get some wrap around here, right? You're like, awesome. Yeah. Jared's one of those guys where traditional things, you're like, oh, always do this. So some of those things you don't want to do with Jared. If you give him a lot of wrap around his pronator, he's one of those guys that thrives off that because he dumps and lets his wrist bone catch where you have to like, you can like pop your wrist bone out. You have to do that to get past his wrist. So now all that connection you have just gives him a big, massive pad that he can just rip off of now.
Yeah, and so he's gotten stronger. So I used to be able to still peel his fingers open and everything because I would just straight up like.
Yeah, you could get his wrist kicked, but to get him palm up was super hard.
Oh yeah. Well, so anyway, he he's getting stronger, and I know for a fact that he's responding good to the workouts now. And he never done them before. He never did the extra before, right? So now he's doing the strength training. So now he's got all that skill, and he's actually getting
Yeah.
fucking strong.
I can't
Right?
imagine, man. Jared's
Yeah,
gonna be a monster.
yeah. Well, so I didn't like him out of straps. Like I wasn't gonna let him pin me, but like he wasn't letting me pin him out of straps either. So because he was blocking, his hand was really good. He was blocking, so
Hmm.
he's really good at blocking. That high ground,
So good.
right?
A lot of
Yeah,
what I learned was from pulling Jared, man.
yeah.
His counter pulling to this day is still the best I've ever seen in
It's
person.
still, I think it is the best.
I've
I think
never
it
seen
is.
in person with my own eyes better counter pulling.
Yeah,
Matt doesn't really counter pull.
no,
Matt's really offensive. Like he can counter pull, but his offense is so
yeah,
good. There's no point.
and he
Jared's
uses
offense is
offensive
good,
to
but
counter. Yeah,
his ability to counter pull is prestigious. Like it's like way above. And
yeah,
because he can counter pull so good, he can negate so much power from the opponent.
that's what he
And I'm not
does.
saying
He
he's
takes away
not.
the
That's the thing. He's not weak to start. He's a strong guy. Like you take an average people, he's on the
yeah.
stronger end of just people. I'm not saying
Oh
average
yeah,
people, just take
he's
people. He's on the
naturally strong.
stronger end of naturally. He's a big dude.
Yeah, and
His
he's
hands
even
are
bigger
big. He's
now.
like 6'3", 220, 240,
Yeah,
250. Who
no,
knows?
he's
You know
like
what
a
I mean? Like
two class guy now. Yeah,
once he really settles in and gets some, he's always used his tendon strength more than anything. But yeah,
he
adding that
has.
muscle, I think, is just going to help him.
That's
He's
what.
going to be able to be offensive like he used to when he first started a lot more. Because
Yeah,
what happened was I think he got injured. He got an
uh,
injury somewhere,
yeah.
and it forced him
His
to change his
elbow
style
also.
from like he
He's got
used
a
to be
few of them.
super like press hook, like
Yeah,
super major inside. He still is like at his core an inside puller. It's just he's so good at that low hand, man. Like
yeah, he is.
it's
Yeah,
crazy.
I
So
agree.
I want to train with him even more now.
Oh yeah, you will. You will. We will set it up. Well, so what I did is I just said let's go straps. But you know what? It was good because he actually tried really hard to pull me back. He wouldn't let me get him in a hook. He did not want me to hook him because I've been trying to
Yep.
hook now, right? My thing is like I'm trying to get better at hook, build that. I want to build that elbow, right? So he was like, no, and he actually pulled me back. So I had to get pissed off and go, you ain't beating me with back pressure. So I fucking ripped him and then I had to just rip him to the pad. And if I didn't do that, well, there's no way to pin him. Like you have to just
Yeah.
explode power and with power and pin Jared. If you don't, you're not pinning him. I'm telling you.
Straight
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Before we tell anyone how to beat Jared, let's
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. Tell the world. I'm trying to bring up the matches.
yep.
Montana
Yep.
Arm Bender. There we
I gotta go
go.
get my burrito. Be right back.
Yeah, no worries. I'm just getting it set up
I'm
here.
gonna leave my mic
Okay.
muted, but I will hear you.
Yeah, no worries. Get her here. Boom. There, I'll pause it. I'll be all ready for Zach. I'll go over these chats. Yep, those never hurt. Yeah, I've been working. So yeah, Clifton, you're strong with one hand, not as strong with two. But I'm starting to get my hammer curl. I think. Well, I did like 115 for like 10. So I'm thinking I could probably do 130, 135 with in a hammer, like straight back like this. But my curl this way, I don't know. I don't think it's as strong as my hammer curl. So Christmas, you got up to 330. That's not too bad. You're only a little heavier than me. That's not too bad. The 310, you're lighter than me. Fuck. I was liking it better when you said you were heavier than me. I felt thin for a second. Now you're saying 310. Yeah. Yeah, me too. And I'm doing the problem is right now too is I can't fully train again because I got rear-ended last week and I got whiplash and my neck's been fucked. Like it's not totally fucked, but it's just really it strains constantly. Um so yeah, they got me doing 21 sessions of physio. So I mean you gotta do it, right? Yeah. Oh, you haven't tried a hammer curl? You know what, Cliff? That'd be a good one for you. Because you know what you could do? If your hammer is so fucking strong, when they hit, you just hammer curl them and then cinch them into your high hook and then just rip them to the pad. A hammer curl would actually really be good for your style, because you hook, but it's more like high hook. You usually kind of go high with the person, and once you stop it, you get your hooks in, and then you rip sideways, right? Oh, it doesn't with me. Comes on fast, doesn't come off fast. Yeah. My hammer for reps is standing at 110. That's pretty good. 110's good. Yep. Yep. No, that's good. And you're good, at going back too. So it shows in your pulling style. Yeah. Clifton says he will try this. So we were just talking about hammer curling, and I was saying to Clifton that I think with his style, it would be like to train that hammer curl, because Clifton, he already uses the high ground to stop it, and then he sets his hook, and then he fucking rips them down to the pad like sideways, right?
Yes, and if you if you really want to take it a step further and really hone it for arm wrestling, don't use a dumbbell.
Yeah.
Use the stack and put the wrap over your hand so you're not hanging on, and rip it.
Yeah, rip it. Yeah, I've been actually doing that with my pulley, putting it all the way down. Foundation lifts like that lately,
and it does hurt, and it's probably not good to do too much weight.
Yeah,
but do still train over the wrist, because if you put too much weight over the wrist with a strap or something, it cuts off the circulation for one, like bad.
Yeah,
and it just injures. You just end up injuring yourself. Not a lot, but it does injure you. So don't do too much weight. But up in the palm, max that shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Max.
I just got better. My wrist finally healed. I actually hurt my wrist because of that kind of shit.
I used to do that, and I was always like, "Fuck, why is this hurts?" It's because I was putting too much weight on the low side, like down here.
Yeah, that's where I was hurt down here.
It was fucking with me. So I do a heavy weight up in the palm where the pressure should be, really, most of the time. But I still do down here, but less than half of my max at the top.
Oh, so Clifton, we do it. So the way we do it, we have it's not a preacher curl, but it's like a preacher curl. We just bend over, and you lay your triceps on the pad, and basically we don't even lift it up. We get someone to set it in their hand. The two guys pick up the weight. They set it in our hands, and then we take it down to 90, and then up, and then 90, and then up, and then we just rep it, and that's what we do. And we do 3 sets.
Burrito.
Burrito. Yeah, we do 3 sets and work up to our max on the 3rd set.
So we made like 25 burritos and froze them in tinfoil and put them in the freezer.
Nice. I had Mary Brown's.
Grab a burrito.
Yeah, I was like
barbecue chicken burrito.
Hey, so it's like barbecue chicken burrito. That's like
there's corn in the rice. There's corn in the rice, and there's barbecue sauce in it.
Oh, so it's like a chimichanga almost.
Kind of, and there's cheese too. Yeah, that's a
chimichanga.
It's basically a chimichanga. 100%. I never thought about that. It's basically a chimichanga.
Yeah,
but not enough cheese. I like a chimichanga, like an ass ton of cheese. This only has like a small amount of cheese.
Yeah.
Because we just got one of those like big Tex-Mex shredded cheeses and just use that for like most.
So Clifton's at 140. Okay. I think we're probably close to the set. I think I'm close to
I was going to say that. I don't know if you need to add any more. I think that's a lot.
No, I don't know.
It's just to apply it on the table is not hanging on. Actually what happens is if you try to grab somebody really tight and do that, what actually happens is you get limited to your potential of what your fingers can resist. You're making the break point your fingers, not that lift. So as long as you can get the pressure through here, that part of your hand, I was holding a thing in my hand, but through that center palm, if you can get the pressure, like Matt likes to do center palm pressure, if you can get that, that's a lot. That's a lot, because you're now, even if you're kind of dumped, you're now enabled to rip that power, right?
Yeah, anytime. Come you know what? It's 2:00 pretty much every Sunday at Dale's. Mm-hmm. Just message me or Dale, and we'll give you the address and get there, buddy. And I'll come down and see you, Zach and Cody. I'll come down early Saturday, hopefully, and get to see you guys for a bit.
We're living the sweet life.
Yeah, I know.
There used to be a TV show when I was a kid called The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. Okay, you got it. Okay, good.
I don't know.
Your kids probably watched it.
Yeah, there was I know of it. I didn't watch it.
It was funny. It was a good little kids show, you know. Taught you not to be too much of an asshole.
Yeah,
like be a bit of an asshole, just don't get caught.
yeah,
you know, you can do some things as long as it's low. You know, it's a good show.
So
They, they still did what they wanted. It just,
Yeah, I know what you mean. They just, like more gently. Yeah, exactly, Zach. Applying it's hard, especially because my internal rotation wants to take over while I'm posting.
That was my issue that's why I used to tell people I can't top rope with my right arm, never will.
Hey, Andrew.
I got over it, but it's hard.
Another strong guy in the chat, Andrew Quintana. We're going to talk about your match. You know what, Andrew? I know you didn't win, but you impressed the shit out of me in that match still. I thought Ben should have fucking whooped you worse. And
I was gonna say that version of Andrew looks freaking scary.
Yeah, because he put up quite the fight, and I really thought he was just going to get blammed, right?
Yeah,
and he didn't. So it was
very impressive. I'm not sure if Andrew switched his style up or if he just got stronger, so he didn't get stretched out as much, but he looked good.
Well, he did go in that nasty Kings move, but that's just like,
that's different. If you're about to get pinned and you roll into a Kings, that's good arm wrestling. I think the longer you can prolong the match and not get pinned, the better of an arm wrestler you are, right?
Yeah, for sure.
To a degree. I mean, if you're wasting energy or something, I mean, your potential to actually do that shows your potential. So I think rolling into a Kings when you've acknowledged that that's the way to beat the guy I don't think it's a bad thing to do.
No, I don't think so.
Now, if you go into it, Kings moving every time you face anybody ever,
wow,
I don't mind watching Michael Todd because he still comes inside and flop presses and stuff, but just pure Kings movers, it's just not as entertaining for me. But I love outside moves. Like if someone rolls into a Kings with a transition, I'm into that. Like that's what I'm like, oh yeah. Like when I see transitions in matches that are real smooth, that's how you get a fan of me.
Wicked shit.
You know who I seen?
You want to know something I seen today? So Scott Evans posted a video, and Jordan Sill was pulling Robert Baxter, and it showed Robert Baxter pin him like 4 or 5 times, but on the last pin, he did a nice move.
No way.
He kind of did. It was in straps, so it wasn't officially a nice move, but he went high, went over the hand and brought his knee down and put it right on the floor.
Boom.
And then pinned him.
It's not that the nice move can't be done in the strap. I can't do it in the strap. So I say it's an out of strap move because it's so easy to do out of the strap. If you can do it in the strap, though, you're a fucking monster. Like I've seen Dennis Saplankov do the nice move in the strap.
Yeah.
But it's different. Like the fact it's a hyper technical move.
Yeah. It was cool.
Basically, the point of a nice move is the one thing they say you lose when you dip down is you stretch out. You move your body like this, so you're never really stretched out. So it's
over.
Boom and over, yeah. It's a good move.
Yeah.
It does put you in a vulnerable position, obviously, but as long as you do it right, it's so hard for them to stop it.
He was, you know how he was setting up? 1 foot forward to the like this, but under the table, like so, foot forward under the table. The other foot was weird; it was straight back, but when he hit it, the one that's straight back, he would bring forward and drop down on his knee and come over.
Yeah, that's cool. That is a little weird, but that's cool.
Yeah, I thought it was cool, weird too. It was like different leg positioning that you normally see. So yeah, it was very weird. Yeah, I see all that effort and training's not a waste. No way. You know what? Hard work always pays off, guys.
Hell yeah.
You know what? I think we get discouraged when we work really hard and we expect like 3 weeks later to see results. But you know what? If you don't give up and you just keep going, all of a sudden 5-6 months go by and people are going, how the fuck did you get so strong? That's what, you just have to like not think about it so much. Just enjoy the process and you're going to get strong. Like,
oh, yeah.
You're not going to get
to what the Arm Fanatic's saying in the chat is I could tell that he was setting up different and he was trying to do a different style and he looked good. Like he looked really good. I wouldn't be able to touch that version of him. I can say that.
Yeah.
I got lucky and I snuck a flop press on him.
Well, you know
But
what's
yeah,
kind of
that
cool?
version, that was when he dropped so much weight. He came down to like 176.
Oh yeah.
He was saying he's like, I lost so much
Depleted.
power.
Yeah.
But he
Well,
definitely got it back and then some now.
you know
He
what's
looked like
funny?
he maybe looked his strongest, man. He looked
Yeah, oh
really
yeah,
good.
I think so too. And you know what? Pulling Ben Brooks, it was kind of cool how he says he kind of got a new style. Well, you know what? Sometimes when we pull guys or we're punching up, we do get new styles. You know what I mean? That's what happens. I learn things in matches all the time where I'm like, I never done that before. I'm surprised I went there. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's kind of cool, right? Well, not kind of cool. It is fucking cool. So, oh, that's awesome, Andrew. No, your hard work's definitely showing, and good job. Yep.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be Coach Clifton here soon. He'll get people paying.
Coach Clifton. Yep. Well, Clifton, you know what? He's a smart guy, and he's been pulling a long time. You know, I think we all kind of just we see his training in that, and we think he's like a knucklehead, like he's just strong and just but he's a smart too, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
he definitely knows how to arm wrestle. You know what I mean? So yeah.
If you can beat Victor without your hand, you know what
Yeah.
you're doing.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well,
Victor's
see, Victor
feeling.
never took
I
enough of.
pulled him last night there or 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
He is feeling crazy. Like
Oh yeah.
he's probably the number one right-handed.
Yeah.
No, he is number one right-handed. Sorry. I said he could. I meant to say he's possibly the number one left-handed.
Yeah.
Both arms. Like he's him
Well,
and
see,
Hugh
they got him
and
just in
Cody
one
and
weight class.
Joe. That is such a close.
Well, Hugh on the left is listen. From what I heard, Hugh was even pinning Victor on the left at practice the other night.
Mm-hmm.
But Hugh's a beast on the left, right? Like, but Hugh's a beast on the right too, and Victor's a beast on the right and the left too. So it's like, yeah, they're all fucking beasts.
I think it's a toss-up between Hugh, Victor, and Joe, and Cody maybe.
Yeah,
but
Cody's getting more and more and more in the conversation because
I don't think Cody. I don't think Cody is number one.
No,
because of Victor and Hugh.
I think until Cody's
no offense to Joe,
up,
but Joe is not the left hand number one, right?
No, I agree. No, Victor's left hand number one.
Yeah. Now, that's what. So it's like
Joe's right hand number one.
Yeah, and I think Victor's. Yeah, so I was right. I messed it up. I didn't mess it up. I thought I messed it up.
Oh no, you didn't.
I think Victor's a secret right hand number one.
Yeah.
What I was seeing, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Him and Sean, like when obviously Sean has a lot more horsepower endurance because like when they first started pulling, you could see that his hand was so strong. But after just like one really good pull, you could see Sean
started
just negate his hand. But the fact that he could it's not like he was necessarily whipping Sean or anything. Saying like his hand was holding in there really, 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 really good. Yeah. I don't think Joe. I think Joe would be forced into a supinated wrist down position.
Oh yeah,
but I would love to see that match, and I hope. And Joe is the number one, so you got to give him probably the benefit. But I think it's just looking so strong.
But I don't know. I know I haven't.
It's not for sure because Joe has earned that number one spot. It's just.
Oh yeah.
He was looking so good.
Well, I haven't pulled Victor since a month before my injury, and so like a month before my injury. Victor was feeling really strong, but I was feeling really strong. And then, but I know for a fact he just started training something different. So he wanted to start training without his wrist. He wanted to learn how to pull without it. So he kept, he's really good at keeping his hand always, but he was sick and tired of losing his hand a bit and then losing. So he actually started practicing pulling without his hand, or he'd give it away right in the beginning. So
here's the funny thing: when I was pulling him, he was giving me almost everything, and he was just holding there and feeling my pressures in my lanes.
Yeah,
and just discussing that. But I was like, damn, I've got everything on Victor, everything, and I can't move him from this position. Like I'm telling you, there's a lot of guys that are pretty good. That if you give me everything, I almost certainly will get a pin. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, I can't get anything. Like it was crazy, man. Like I was feeling good. I got a lot of healing done me taking that break, so I was feeling good.
Hey Joe, I think the loss to Clifton actually lit a fire under Victor's ass too. So that was probably, that loss was probably better than him winning. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. So, well, so this first match, I got it up here. It was I'm bad with names, and of course I don't know. There's a backward white hat, like he's got a white cap on, black and white cap, and it
Okay.
didn't say his name, but it's Brian Johnson versus some backwards cap dude with an Arm Bender
Yeah.
shirt on. Yeah,
So that
and
is Dalton Waller.
oh no, not that one. He pulled
That's
Dalton Waller's second. So this is first
okay.
one with a
Sorry, you're
different
the
dude.
first match.
Yeah, the first one's a left-handed match.
I skip. Kind of bad. I'll see who it is. I think I know most of these guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that's I do know who that is. Now I feel like an asshole not saying his name because I do know who that is.
I just don't know his name.
Damn it, he's good. He's really good. Damn it, what is his name? He's part of I think he's part of Buddy's crew. Josh's crew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. No, I feel bad not knowing the guy's name. He's. I'll just look. I'll get the list. This guy's good enough for me to know his name.
Well, I'll try to quickly we'll go entire screen, go this one. So we'll go share.
Is that Clifton? Oh my god.
Clifton, where? Is he
No,
there?
just on the page I was scrolling down.
I've seen Ryan Boucher show up in the video.
I'll get to it. I just gotta scroll down enough.
Oh, I went too far. My play-by-play is not going to be very good, guy, because I suck. But okay, here we go. Let's see what this guy does against Brian Johnson.
Brian gets a good like his elbow really doesn't change. His elbow integrity was supreme in that first round.
Oh yeah, boom. He clamped that thumb and there was no coming back.
I pin people like that, usually my flash. You use your elbow integrity to lead. And you got to be strong. And he was even more open than I do, so very impressive, very strong.
Okay, so Brian Johnson's just basically got a grip of steel with that left. He's just holding that thumb.
Mm-hmm. And his pronation as he drove, he pronated, right?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, that's it. Okay. Well, he won. There's Josh. Let's go to the next match. Okay. Oh, look, we got Tim. You know what? Tim did really good in this match until he didn't. I think he could. Honestly, look at this. Look at him. He's in that hook. He's like, fuck you. Bam. Right? Oh, and by the way, I'm a little behind, guys. Sorry. We got a super chat from Tim at High Caliber Arms. Thank you, brother. $5. Give us some flexes.
You know what's about this match? I believe that if Tim would have just been told the right thing in the corner, I'm not dissing his corner or anything. I'm just saying if he, because what happened is,
oh, I know.
Tell me. Buddy, I know this guy's name too. Cody Norwell, I think. Yeah, Cody. That has to be Cody. Again, if I got that wrong, well, fine. I think what happened here is Cody was just trying, not really trying anything. He's just kind of arm wrestling, and then either his corner or he in round 2 was told to top roll, to like really drive through the fingers, right?
Yeah.
And so that made, so because Tim was putting so much finger pressure, Tim got opened up.
Yep. And
he gave him that spot to pull from, right? So all Tim had to do, well, we'll check here in a second. I don't want to say all Tim had to do because it wasn't.
Well, did you see Tim in that hook? Did you see him in that hook? How dominant he was?
Oh yeah.
So I would have switched it up. Like if I was to tell something to Tim right now because he just lost, right? I would have honestly just told him just to grab lower, and don't try to hit high because he was kind of hitting high, like when he was sinking that hook in the beginning.
What I would tell Tim to do would be to go all in on the height with his shoulder engaged and to flop him.
Oh, okay.
Because looking at what happens.
I don't know if Tim's got a flop, does he?
Tim's an inside puller.
Yeah,
and as long as he's in the strap and he's got that shoulder engaged and he still tries to cup, I think Cody is going to get his pronator taken and put onto his brack. And I think Tim has enough drive. I did pull Tim. It was right arm, not left, but I did pull him up in the after. Well, he does have a good drive inside. As you saw, when he got that drive inside, he cupped and then rolled at the end. I think what he was trying to do in the setup was to hook him, which was I just need to grab him and hook him. I just got to keep him into that hook. The problem is Tim was doing it incorrectly. You can't grab somebody with extra wraparound and give a lot of finger pressure and not wrist. You know what I mean? Not if you're trying to cup through here, and this guy is now targeting that with like a heavy posting pronation. You're gonna almost always lose. The reason why is they're probably coming back where you're almost coming forward. You see?
Yeah.
Right there, that third round where Tim's in the strap, and Tim almost has to come forward where that if it's not Cody, whoever it is coming backwards.
Yeah.
So Tim's leading into them. So what Tim has to do is to fight that height, fight it there so it doesn't go to their side immediately, and he needs to get on that guy's arm again. Maybe even in not necessarily a flop, but like a driven like this, kind of like a, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Just
yeah,
because
it seemed
he
like
has the
once he got
power.
the high ground, it was over. As soon as Cody
Yeah.
got his name Cody. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
when he got the high ground, that's when Tim was done, right? So,
and I don't think going lower for Tim would give him enough wrap. I think it would just make it worse for him that he would lose his pronator faster.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. You know what? I like to go.
Your advice is solid advice, just maybe not for Tim.
Maybe not for Tim. Yeah, because I like to when I'm trying to control the hand, I always grab a little lower and control down near the wrist, because that way it keeps them from. I can actually cup. I can go hard enough and cup them in hard enough where they can't. You know what I mean? Move. They can't move their wrist properly after that, right? Pronate properly.
Mm-hmm.
They have to have some crazy like Matt Mask wrist pronation to get me once I grab on like that.
Oh yeah. Again, your advice was solid advice, just maybe not for the way Tim pulls. It looks like in the last round Tim tried to fight the height.
Yeah.
But again, he made it about. He still came forward a bit. He needed to not come forward at all.
Yeah.
With finger pressure, he needed to get Cody's pressure into his hand, get Cody's fingers loaded.
This guy blew
Cody's fingers were never loaded. If you watch, Cody was never really stopped from doing this.
Yeah.
Because Tim was focusing on trying to get that inside, right?
Yeah.
Not blaming him. I mean, I've made mistakes and done the same and done the wrong choice. When I look back, I see what I should have done. There's nothing saying on Tim's ability to move or change in a match.
No.
It's just being a third party watching it. You always get a bit better of when you're in the match, you know what you know.
Yeah.
But when you're a third party, you know what they don't know, and vice versa. If you take what you did in the match and what your corner's telling you and fuse it into one, you get the full picture. You can't just focus on what you said or what they say. You got to use the full picture.
This guy here, Pedro, you know what? Of course, I'm 100% rooting for Nick here. He's our brother.
Yeah.
But Pedro really fucking impressed me with his hand. His hand's really good. And
I think he had 40. He had like 40 pounds or so on Nick as well.
Yeah. Well, of course, Nick always pulls up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I mean, still, I know how strong Nick's been getting, and this guy's pretty impressive. So, right.
I think what matters most when you go up in weight class isn't arm power; it's hand size and hand power.
Yeah.
That's why I can hang with a lot of guys when they're arm guys.
Yeah. No, yeah, because you match their hand because you're really strong.
And then I negate their ability to use all their inside power.
Yeah. That's why I like to strap against good pullers.
That's why I don't like the strap.
I know.
So yeah, Nick dove inside here. Pedro went really high knuckle, low hand, but maybe he started high knuckle and Nick actually dropped his riser all the way, but then he just kind of pronated through his low hand kind of position. He may be set in that low hand position. I can't tell 100%. His knuckles were high, but he might have jumped into it on purpose. But yeah, this time they set up.
Yeah, they're going high. No knuckles. You're not seeing knuckles for sure.
Boom. That was a really good hit for Nick. And I think what's crazy is if he was in Canada at a tournament, that was a pin.
Oh, Cody had 30 pounds on Tim. Yeah, because your weight class.
You can physically see it.
It's because of their weight classes, right? Because they don't have They only have it like what 4 weight classes.
Well, that and they just don't have a lot of guys around that weight. Like Tim's like probably 160.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's awesome, Ryan. I'm glad you're hanging out with us, brother.
Yeah.
I know you're busy.
Oh, nice.
For Battle Zone, but it'd be cool to get you down here for our opening event.
Damn, yeah. Tim's saying, you're right, Zach. I'd loaded the figures, but he did not. We focused on the wrong stuff at the moment. And again, it's not like you were making necessarily bad choices, Tim. It's just I've done the same thing as you. You know where your lane is, and you just need if I can get there, if I can just get there, I pinned them before I can get through, you know? And it's just you have too many.
There's only 2 weight classes.
There's only 2. Jeez. Okay. Well, no, that actually makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder where I stack up on the under 200.
I'd like to go for number one on the right.
I don't know if I could be number 1 in the under 200.
I think I can beat whoever.
I know Hunter has been number 1 on the 200, but
yeah.
I don't even know if I would beat Hunter again. You never know, right?
Hunter needs to come back, man. We miss Hunter. He hasn't even been to practice in months.
Well, he's just focusing on some other things he enjoys in life. I can't blame him. He's got some pretty cool things going on.
But he is pretty awesome at arm wrestling.
Maybe sometimes what you need is just a break, just be let it flush out, and then come back just with a different level. Sometimes it just takes a little break, and who knows where he was and where he is now, But I want to see him pull again, though. He's awesome to watch.
Poor Nick. Pedro that hand of his was just really, really good.
And the thing is, if you look at how Nick's setting up and the movements Nick is doing and everything, I don't think I could have told him to do anything else. Everything he's doing is right.
Yeah.
Like, especially that last catch in the strap.
Yeah.
Where he gets the pin. Have you seen that yet, or is that coming up?
I think it just happened. Yeah.
Yeah. So that he did everything right there. If you watch, he kept a high knuckle roll even when he lost everything. And then as he drove, the elbow came up, boom, he posted, boom. It's there. He wasn't doing anything wrong. It's just this Pedro guy. Yeah, the lane Pedro was using, I have arm wrestle guys. So that's actually the hardest lane for me to fight. Yeah. To be fair, I'll even openly admit it. A low hand top roll is the hardest thing for me to fight. That's why when you see me flop pressing someone, it's probably because they low-handed and I lost everything. It just the way I do know ways to beat the low hand. It's just I have the most trouble with low hands. Yeah, Declan Dalton. Yeah. If those guys want, that's what
Dalton's
I mean.
I don't know if Dalton's going under 200. He's gaining muscle and weight.
Dalton makes 198 usually.
Yeah, but I think.
But this year, he's got the frame for it in the strength. Yeah. I think he's one of those guys that he pulls with his muscles. So him adding like 15 pounds of muscle or 20 pounds total, maybe 12, 15 pounds of muscle makes a big difference on that guy.
I think that's all. I think Dalton at 220 instead of 198 is going to be more effective.
Nick was in a good position for that flop. The only thing is you need to have enough coiled rotation through the elbow loaded up before you get your shoulder. What I mean by that is you have to drag the elbow like this and have it loaded. So they have to now shove your elbow. They can't actually pull you this way anymore. They have to pull your elbow up and over. Yeah. The thing was, because that guy was using not necessarily a lot of back pressure as much, he was actually going a lot of way sideways. It prevented Nick from getting the coiled elbow, which really helps when you're in the flop to have a coiled elbow because then they have to rotate you, not just push you. And unfortunately, he didn't have enough coil. Again, not anything he could have changed. It was the position. I have a problem with getting in the coil for low hands too. So what happens is it puts you in a bad position, just get put right over, and you go and you're like, damn it.
So this guy Jordan Shortman, I nicknamed him Big Shorty.
Big Shorty.
Big Shorty. That's all I think of because his name's Shortman, and he's not short. He's big native.
Yeah, he had a left arm match with Nick at one point.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
That was his first ever super match that Jordan or something like that. He He did a bunch of tournaments, maybe one of his first matches.
I think he's going to be one. If he keeps on, he'll get good. He's got a good lever. He's actually got a decent hand. Like he knows. Look at him. He knew to climb.
Okay, his finger strength in this is like me. He has very strong upper finger strength. Like the strength up here is very strong.
The straps.
It becomes wrist.
Work on.
Just like me, it becomes about wrist, not fingers. And I don't know if it was the gymnastics and the parkour and stuff I did that made my fingers really like the back handsprings. I did probably like 5,000 back handsprings in my day.
Okay.
4 to 5. I've done over 10,000 backflips, but back handsprings I've done probably 4,000 or 5,000 off a trampoline, probably like 1,000 on, and that made my fingers really strong because the impact. It was all my body weight impacting my fingers and then launching off my fingers again, right? So my wrists would actually flop. When I do a back handspring, my fingers would get all the pressure, but my wrist would be in a flop wrist. Yeah, so I have a really strong flop because my fingers have full strength to use their power when my wrist is back because of back handsprings, I believe. I also believe that's what made my side pressure and like my ability to go inside. When you're doing a back handspring, you're catching yourself on your elbows and sometimes it flares in. So you got to be really strong at keeping your elbows in while you're getting impacted from weird angles. So you get really strong. I think back handsprings are one of the best exercises for impact for your arms. Micro fractures, everything. I dedicate a lot of what made me good when I started on back handsprings. Boom, Jordan comes in fucking hot and heavy.
Yeah, he did.
Wrist cracks back. But the fingers still have enough to get like this part going. You know what I mean? He was here. He was still driving through the fingers not the traditional way, but
yeah, and they took it from him.
Yeah, let's see.
He actually got the loss for fouls. I don't know. I don't like. I will say.
Oh, it was a big foul.
But I'm not going to bash that foul. I'm just going to say, there's no way to do a professional foul or get a restart in this rule set. It's impossible. They won't.
Yeah,
you can't. They're not allowed to. If you hold
the one thing in this rule set, you can slip in any position.
Yeah,
which is why
if you lift your elbow, you lose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was a pin.
Like that. I think that's stupid. You missed the goal, I like that professional foul. I'm learning to like it. I've had it done against me, and I want to make sure I get to do it to someone else. You know what I mean?
I've only done one professional foul ever. Guess when it was and where it was? It was at Nationals.
There you go.
I hit, felt my wrist get taken, went to coil my elbow, lost the coil because he was too quick, and then he posted and drug back. But his post was really strong, so I let his post pull my elbow off, to be fair. And then I went right for the pin because we were in a bit of a war there, but I didn't get into my coil, and he pulled me out, and I'm like, shit. So to be fair, that was the one time, but it was a little bit dirty now that I think about it.
It was the one time that I had it happen to me. That was the first time.
At Nationals too?
Yeah, I was Solomon Latimer did it.
I'm telling you, man, Nationals I pulled so good at provincials, and I pulled pretty good at nationals, but it's because I just let my body feel, and I did whatever I felt. I didn't care about the opponent. I took everything. It was just mean. I usually don't do that. I used to not. I do it now. I'm very mean in the setup, and I take what I want. Because I didn't realize before, by not fighting for what I wanted, I was giving them what they wanted.
That's right.
Yeah, I got that parkour skills, Carolyn. Double back
the last year that was my brain just started. I used to take half, I'd be like, you know what, I got enough. I got enough, and then I wouldn't think about them. I would say I got enough, and then when I lost, it was like, fuck, if I just would have had a little more in the setup. You know what I mean?
Trust me, I feel it, man. I feel it. There's been times where I have a foul and a warning, and I stop fighting the setup so that I can not get fouled out and then miss the go, or you know what I mean? That's the thing I hate. That's the one thing that I only hate one thing about arm wrestling. It's when, and the problem is, it's not like I have an answer to fix it. It's just I really hate when the reffing dictates the entire match, and you see 90% of the matches arm wrestling. Sorry, reffing and rounds and matches are lost on reffing stuff. Especially when. It's not me. I'm not saying just me doing it. I mean, watching it. I hate that. I hate watching a match that you're like, I just want to see these guys arm wrestle, man. And again, I don't have an answer because sometimes, rules are rules. And if they elbow foul and it's not a bobble, it's a real foul. and it keeps happening, it's going to happen. But that's just the one thing I hate that I hope we could fix somehow.
Well, this guy came back, it looks like. So
he started more inside and then had a lot. Okay, when you start carved in, but you have a strong pronation, you can actually use that to rip a like.
Oh yeah.
There's two ways to make power. You can make power over distance, or you can make power over short distance. Usually, short distance is fast, and long distance is slow and torquey. What he did there was he set up and he just loaded and just rotated and used that torque of the ability of his range of motion to then make it so Dustin would have had to cut him off 3 times and counter pull to stop that, which is really hard to do, especially when you're bound in the strap and he already has your pronation.
No, I agree fully. Yeah, it was. That's how last week when I pulled Jared, that's what I had to do. He had so much cup and he was around me. I had to roll and actually go through his fingers and open them up.
Force him to hang on with his fingers, basically. Yeah. It's a hard technique to do. Like, I can't make them hang on. That's how you make them hang on. You force the pressure through their fingers, but usually you need either acceleration, so you have to like hit really fast, or have such a large range to go through.
I had a lot of room to do it. Yeah.
If you have the room, you can make a lot of power, or if you have a lot of explosivity, you can make a lot of power. But if you try to be explosive over a long range, usually you lose the wrist, or you lose because your explosivity opens up your weak points as you go. So you don't want to open up as you go over a long distance. You'll just expose yourself and lose what you had. You want to stay the opposite, actually, and put everything together as one unit and pull them away and make them start to break down, and then you can go.
No, I agree. You remember this match? I'll let you break down this match for them. I'm just going to go I'll be a minute and a half. But this was a good match for Tim. I liked how he pulled in this match.
This was a great match. So, yeah. Tim knows that Luke has a really strong fingers and upper hand. He knows that. So I think Luke's like, I think Tim's like, okay, I'm not gonna necessarily try to fight him there. But Tim knows he has a little bit more horsepower. So I've already seen this, but I'm kind of talking like I haven't. But I think both these guys were smart in this match. I think Luke knew what he had to do and Tim knew what he had to do. I know Luke has the winning record over Tim. I don't know if Tim's ever beaten him in a super match. But it's always, dude, these two guys having an arm wrestle is always freaking fun to watch because it's kind of like a classic rivalry where you have one style versus another style. And it's cool to watch how sometimes one guy can get a pin, sometimes the other guy gets a pin. And it's about working the angles in that match because every time you guys pull, it's a little different. But with these guys, it looks like Tim's catching up to Luke now. It looks like Tim's on that cusp because he did really good in this match. It's just Luke's smart, man. And I've done a little bit of training with Luke when I was down in Montana, just a little bit of training. And it seems like he's really quick to adjust. Like not necessarily huge adjustments, but he's really quick to adjust just enough to not lose the way he just lost. You know what I mean? And that I think that gives him a big edge in this match because Tim's more of a power guy and his ability to adapt is good. It's just because he's so powerful, people know where his power is. He's easier to target weaknesses of, where Luke, you either gotta get power down. He's almost always gonna have the hand control. So you gotta get power down either in the hook by turning him over, like don't let him keep the hand control, stretch him out like Tim did, or you gotta meet him up high and up front, right? The problem with that is if he takes your hand and pulls you over, he is pretty good at finishing. I mean, once he's on his side, Luke's good at finishing. So, I mean, he's a little harder to target. I think Luke's a harder target because he's more of a hand control specialist. I think most hand control specialists are harder to crack the code on. But because this one here, Luke really gets a good go, and Tim's like, shit, I think I missed the go or something happened. Yeah. He's like, I'm going to pull through. That's jumps inside to get that slip. Very smart. Very smart. Very smart. Like, up to this point, Tim is looking pretty good. Like, when you see how he's setting up, he's fighting Luke in the right spots. He's not fighting Luke where Luke's giving him. He's fighting Luke where he needs to fight Luke because he's losing his upper fingers first before his wrist. And he knows that, so I think what he's trying to do is put pressure in his wrist, which is kind of working. That looks really good. This start looked really, really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Luke's really good when he can keep you center table or his side and crack your pronation and wrist. Because I pulled Luke and his center table, like hand control, is actually very deceivingly strong. You'll watch him pull people, you're like, okay. Then you go and group up with him, and you're like, oh shit, he's actually got like a really good blade.
You know what though? Luke is amazing.
No, that's the problem.
Straps is his weakness.
Usually. So the last time I pulled with him, me and Luke, we were kind of talking about the straps, and I was kind of showing him just little tricks and tips that we use at the club and stuff.
See, in the straps, he just
yeah. So the thing is he's doing better in the straps than I think he was. He's just getting opened up through his lever, and I know why. It's because, like me, again, super strong fingers. His cup is weaker than his fingers, so he can actually not lose his fingers, but lose his cup and get pinned.
Yeah, you don't fucking fast. Listen, you don't do a 48-hour fast right before fucking competing. Don't do that again.
Ooh.
Tim.
Oh, yeah, Tim, unless you fast all the time like me, don't do that, man. I don't mean that as like bragging, but I do 48-hour fast normally, not for competition.
Just life.
Yeah. So my body is fine because it doesn't lose that much hydration. I don't know. I overhydrate when I'm not fasting, I guess, and then because I drink a lot of water when I'm not fasting.
Doing a 48-hour fast. Make sure you have 3-4 days to recover.
I did basically a 5-day fast when I was sick, like a week ago. That's why I lost 15 pounds. I was 155 and I was 140 on the dot. 5 days later, I had a piece of chicken one day. I had a tiny one of those mini cookies. Yeah. The next day, that was like day 3 and 4, and day 5, I think I had. I don't even think I had anything day 5. So like day 3 and 4, I had one bite of food. So not a complete fast, but I lost 15 pounds, man.
Yeah.
Like right now, my biceps are small.
I was just gonna say, I want these Montana boys every fucking practice. 90% strap up. Really, I want you guys to start strapping up every practice, just right away. Just warm up, pull a little bit, and then go right into the strap.
I will say this: I do think Tim's. That was really good for Luke here on that. Oh, it's about to happen. Sorry, I'm 10 seconds ahead. My bad. I gotta pause it until they're in. So I think Tim, with a few tweaks, is going to get massively better, whereas Luke, I think he'll take a little longer to get better because Luke has to train new styles to get better.
Yeah, and years of not pulling on the straps as much.
And the strap is a style of its own. Where Tim just needs to build more foundation, and then I think Tim has a higher ceiling than Luke. It's quicker. Like I think Tim can start top rolling. Tim can start hooking. He can start pressing. He still do all these things where Luke's pulled for so long. Like he's been pulling
got it back. I like this. Yeah. You almost
Yeah. Tim's like, fuck it. I'm gonna pull.
Yeah.
You know.
He got pinned, but it was great. It was.
Yeah, and he got a slight injury there in the elbow.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's. I think Tim is his ability to change his style should be a lot easier because he doesn't have all these habits. Where Luke's been pulling for like 30 years, man. Luke's been pulling for like 30 years. So he's got the thing is with him, he's got a lot of habits and a lot of like, you know what I mean? A lot of pulling outside the strap, and he's really good outside the strap, but he's got bad habits inside the strap that's going to take a lot longer for him to fix than it is for Tim to make new habits. You know what I mean?
Clifton, you rarely practice strap. You know what? I'm no one to tell you you're a better arm wrestler than me. You probably kick my ass on the table. But you better start fucking practicing strap, brother. Like, you know, like, honestly.
I'll tell you right now, if Luke and Tim both practice straps more, they'll both get a lot better. It's just, the problem is just pulling in the strap, Brian, isn't enough. You could be just teaching yourself bad habits.
Well, I agree, but, you know, you think about it. 90% of if the match is close, 90% of them go to straps.
Me and Dustin didn't even go to straps once, hey? Me and Dustin, it was 3-2. We never went to straps once.
Yeah, but the only match I never went to the straps in was Chuck. Outside of Chuck, I've never won like that. outside the
I've
strap?
done half of my matches, maybe less. Maybe okay. I've done more matches outside the strap without going ever into the strap than matches I've gone into the strap. But most of the time, that's just me 3-0ing somebody flash pitting with like a flop or something. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
But I
you.
know
But
how
when it's
much.
actually a drawn out match, though, like you're saying, when it's like a drawn out match,
Yeah.
90% of the time, yeah, you go to the strap. It's odd if you don't, like,
Well, think
but
about any match you've ever seen me have other than Chuck. Do you remember me
is that
winning?
wait? Is this guy Weston Tempo? Is that guy's name?
No, not these guys. No.
Shit. Okay, yeah, I was trying to remember what
Weston
that guy's
Temple
name is.
pulled here, but not these guys.
Yeah, my phone is about to die.
Okay, yeah. Figures.
Yeah. Well, I told you where it was at when we started. It actually
No, I know.
lasted longer than I thought. Because we've been on for how long? Let me see. Well, we'll see how shitty my phone is. Ready? It was at 54% an hour ago,
Yeah, I mean,
and it's down to 8%.
I know
So
because
I've got 2 hours of battery life max, and I know I'm on video, but I have it turned down to the lowest brightness, no volume, and it's just draining the bitch.
I know. Listen, we're gonna get you a nice webcam, and you'll never have to worry again.
I work at Best Buy. Yeah, I can get a nice one. The one I
And
told you to get
mm,
is probably the one I'll get.
I
It's
got it. And none of that. You have a double monitor setup like me, so you can like actually do some of
I've
this.
got 2 other monitors that I have no room for. I've got 4 monitors.
Mm-hmm.
These are my nice ones though. I got the 4K and the 1440p high refresh rate one. But my other ones are just 75 and 60 hertz basic monitors.
I have a
24/7.
TV in my podcast room. I have a little 32-inch TV on a wall mount.
Yeah.
I might hook that up too when I'm in the podcast room. I'll have 3 fucking screens.
I could wall mount another monitor, I guess, but
Mm-hmm.
but hey,
It's good for share screening and stuff like that, or multitasking too, right?
Ooh, let's see what's going on here. Are you pulling Andrew at the January 31st Armageddon Underground event, Ryan Boussier, question mark?
That's
And
what I'm
nothing's been
hearing.
announced, but I'll tell you what, there's a really cool promo everyone should go check out. That's probably why he's asking that question, but that promo is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. I wasn't able to make this one, unfortunately. I wish I could have. I've just been, with my health, I don't think I should do a match this month. But
January is too soon for me, but
yeah. It would have been awesome to go though, but I'm super excited to see who does go. The Elgato face cam is decent. Yeah, we have that one at my work too. I'll probably just see which one will be cheaper for me.
My old one's the Elgato. The Elgato for me wasn't as good, man. This
the Elgato's pretty good. The one that I told you to get was like the number one 4K one at like 2022 or something.
I had an Elgato, and the software was good, but the camera, like the software, just upscales the camera. Yeah.
Yeah, there's you might have got the 2K one that was upscaling to 4K, or even like a 1080 that upscaled to 2K or something. They do have like decent 4K ones, but I think the good Elgato ones are really expensive. I think you got one of the really expensive ones, which is why I was confused. I was like, it should be better, but then that's why I was just saying the one that you got now is usually works for most people really well, and it's native 4K, not upscaled.
Yeah,
because some of the cheaper 4K ones, they say 4K, but they're not. They're upscaled. But to be fair, I don't even know if we sell any upscaled ones at my store. Being straight up, I don't even know if we do. I don't remember seeing any.
Well, I don't even know who these two guys are, but
okay. So Brian Johnson was against Morgan Emmett. So the guy we're pulling to see right now is Morgan Emmett and Tyler Weaver. Tyler Weaver was the guy that was at
Tyler Weaver's.
I met Weaver.
The backwards hat guy?
No. Morgan Emmett is the backwards hat guy. Okay. Tyler Weaver, if I'm not incorrect, is the guy that fucking smashed a freaking beer and fucking shotgunned it on his way into to Armageddon Summer Invasion.
Really?
I'm pretty sure that's him.
He's gonna flip his hat around though.
Oh, they should have told him to, eh?
Yeah, I would have.
It happens. Yeah. It's more so, okay, the main reason you do that is because if both guys are coming inside, you'll hit the other guy. They're both kind of rolling out, so.
Yeah, but if someone gets beaked in the nose, you'll fucking know it.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. As soon as it becomes a problem, totally. Mm-hmm. But I just think I don't think Morgan really had to. But Morgan's fucking strong. Like, he went up against Brian Johnson, who is just a machine. Clearly, Brian Johnson just has such a crazy wrist and hand. Like his wrist cracks a bit, but he's not cracking because it's getting cracked. He's letting it crack so he can get more leverage to then pin. Because if you fight your hand too much when they're trying to slip, they'll slip. You have to give up some to keep them in the match. That's all that Brian Johnson was doing in that first one. But Morgan did still look good.
I just learned that during this event that Brian Johnson's coming off an injury on the right arm, and it did look small, and you'll see what happened in the match. But I think Dakota is going to crush him.
Does Brian have a? So we saw the right arm. It's the left arm you're talking about, right?
No, we've seen the left arm, didn't we?
We just saw the right arm was Brian Johnson versus Morgan Emmett, right arm.
Are you sure?
The footage is flipped right now. This is a left arm match.
Oh, okay.
It's flipped footage. Yeah, this is a left arm match. That happens.
Okay, well then he gets whooped left. So yeah. But,
yeah. And that was Dalton Waller, the guy that who beat him? Dakota.
Yeah, exactly.
They pulled left, right? Dakota pulled him left.
No, right. He pulled Declan. No. Oh no, he pulled him right. He didn't pull left until he pulled. Who the fuck did he end up pulling left? No, most of Dakota's matches were right. He's pulling left lately, though. Well, I don't know. But Dalton was right.
It was right? Okay. Yeah. But Dakota's left, I'd say, is almost on par with his right. Like, Dakota's left is good. Very good.
So right now they're right-handed, even though it looks left-handed?
It's going to be the opposite hand of what you see, yeah. No, Morgan and Tyler just pulled left. So Dalton and Nate are right, yeah.
Okay. See, I'm fucked because I'm watching it thinking it's left-handed. Yeah. I do that a lot. I wonder how many matches I think are left-handed and they're really right.
Every one of these matches is back. Oh, yeah, you're just being random videos.
Yeah.
That's funny. This is actually right-handed.
Dalton's been looking super strong, though. Holy shit.
Yeah, I was pulling Dalton in the bar. We were both liquored. But I was pulling him in the bar on like a bar table. And yeah, his elbow doesn't really like to open at all.
Yeah, Torque Wrench and Easton. I think that'd be a good match, lefty too. I do, but I think Easton, he's a little more technical and a little better versed. I think honestly, Logan's just gotta keep pulling, and he's got to build up that table IQ because he's such a tank. You know, like
the Torque Wrench, baby.
Yeah, I think when Logan really figures it out, I don't think anybody's beating him left-handed.
Like when he my phone's at 4%.
And he gets better. Oh, it's okay if it dies, I guess. So can't do nothing.
My charging port's completely broken. I can only charge it on the magnetic charger.
Oh yeah.
So you know what I can do here? Actually, I will turn my video off.
Now do that. You might get an extra.
I might get an extra few minutes here. I don't think it doesn't charge it fast enough to keep it on. But give me a little more time.
Yeah. So Dalton and this guy, they're what's this guy's name?
I made some barbecue sriracha sauce to dip my chimichanga in, and it's good. This is Nate Cargill.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah,
Dalton boom, just with that. He had an inside power, like his elbow. See, his hand and wrist started to go, but his elbow didn't move. He just came in because he has that confidence in it.
And that athleticness, it just flies out of him. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this guy seemed like he you know what? He was just, it was hard. Dalton was so quick out the gate.
Boom, that was a pin right there. Oh, yeah, that was a pin. Boom.
Just struggling with the speed of Dalton.
The structure too.
Yeah.
If they maybe pulled slow and it took his hand
I can see the hole right now. I can see the hole while they're setting up. Yeah.
Lil Bender. He's like a Futurama.
Yeah. Yeah, he just was he wasn't loading properly. This Nate guy. But I'm sure he's strong as fuck. He just couldn't really show it.
No, totally.
Yeah.
And so this is believe it or not, Dalton was willing to give up his number 10 spot against Nate. Nate's number 23. He was that confident that he wasn't going to lose.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's confidence. Yeah.
Hawkinsons.
Number 23. Yeah, but that's, you know what? If there's no one else to pull, you take on any challengers, right?
Yeah.
Like, like if we were having a little get together in super match night and someone said, "Hey, I'd like to challenge you," and I didn't have a match already, I'd say, let's fucking do it.
Yo, I got it right. That was Cody Norwald. Yes.
There you go.
So we got everyone except for Brandon Clark and Morgan Emmett.
Now
right
this is Western Tempo here, isn't it?
It's not popped up yet. I have to watch with the stream because I can't see my phone.
Okay. Oh, I went too fast.
It'll be Weston Tempo versus Ian Fanshawe.
That's it. Yeah. Ian's got a decent hand, but Weston is strong. But look at this. In a king's move, Ian's hand's holding up. Got the thumb.
I'm not there yet.
Oh, you're not there yet? Oh shit.
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm
watching directly off the video.
There we go. Yeah, I'm watching you right now. You just put it to the beginning of the match. So that's how I'm like 15 seconds behind you.
Okay.
Boom. Oh yeah, what an amazing freaking wrist on him. Yeah, crazy wrist. That Ian guy's got a crazy wrist.
You know what? If I watch it off our page, then I'll be at the same point as you.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Yeah, that was really strong wrist on him. Yeah, crazy. I wouldn't even call that a king's move.
No, I don't. Yeah, it was just
power. Yeah, just strength. He just was not letting Weston slip at all. Oh, geez, now you see my ugly face.
Yeah, but now I can't.
I look like a vampire today, man.
I'm screwing it up. If I can't watch it off our page because then it's double legged. Because then I'm watching the video. Yeah, I can't do it.
No, it wouldn't be because me and you have no audio lag. So if you're watching it off the page, I'm watching it off the page.
Yeah, but then me and you are else, because I'm share screening, then everyone else will be watching off the page. I don't know. Yeah. I guess that would be better.
Like right now, me and you talking is 15 seconds before they hear it. They're hearing what we said 15 seconds ago. So no matter what, they're 15 seconds behind.
Oh, so if I see what they're
but it's not. They can't zoom 15 seconds ahead. The live stops it, and it's 15 seconds before it's as max as you can go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for everybody, it would be perfect. Right now, me and them are 15 seconds behind you.
Yeah, but if I put the share screen on the YouTube page, then it's going to
No. Keep everything you had the same.
Yeah.
Pull up a new page on your other monitor.
Really talk. If I talk, I'll be 15 minutes ahead of you. Yeah.
No, Brian. No? Don't look at the screen that you're of the one that's screen. Look, open a YouTube page on your other monitor and watch that one.
My other monitor is playing the one that's on the screen for you right now.
So your other monitor. So whatever a monitor, the one that's not playing on, just open a YouTube tab in the other monitor and then just watch that one with all of us.
Now I understand.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
No,
it is hard to explain computer stuff with speech. I know.
Okay, now I got it up. Now what I see should. Fuck, I feel retarded right now.
Yeah. No, you're good, bro. You're good.
Right? It should match up perfect now. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. I can't bring up the chat now, but I can see the chat in the YouTube page, so it'll work.
Yeah. That's how I bring in the chat anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan and Zach, are you going to the Arm Bender to watch and hang out?
I can't. We're competing. We're busy the same day, brother. We got the Battle Zone on the Saturday. That's my first event back to arm wrestling since my injury, and then we have a seminar, arm wrestling seminar that we're hosting on Sunday, and then the super matches are on the Friday night. And I want to try to get some content for our channel that night. So but I'll be ordering the pay-per-view though and watching, and I got a VIP seat.
Yeah, I
donated to somebody.
Yeah.
Nothing we can do.
I wish we all could have went. It would have been awesome.
Me too. But like I said, I mean, got to support Battle Zone. It's the first time it's in Calgary too. It's always in Hinton. You usually got to drive 6 hours to Battle Zone. This year,
and that's a lot of travel for me.
Oh yeah,
an extra like 3 hours extra on top of your travel.
6 hours from my house. Yeah,
it's 7.5 from my place.
Far.
If you obey the speed laws. If you obey the speed laws, which is usually what you say when you say how long it takes to get somewhere, so 7.5 hours from my place to
Last
Great
time,
Falls. But
well,
the Arm Bender is going to be in.
It's in Montana. Great. It was in Great Falls.
I don't. I thought it was in. Maybe it's in Great Falls.
Or is it in Billings? I don't know. I think it's
I thought it was
usually.
in Billings. So Billings is another like 2.5 hours up that. So it'll be like three quarters. It'd be like 18.5 hours of travel for me. 19.5 hours of travel for me. I don't know if I don't know if I want to travel that much if I'm not competing. If I'm competing, I'll travel pretty far.
No.
If I could teleport, I'd go to every event though.
Yeah, the way we're going,
it is in Great Falls. Okay, so it wouldn't be that bad. It would only be
not too bad.
It'd be 15 hours of travel. It'd be 15 hours of travel.
Total. Yeah, total.
Yeah.
I can get to Great Falls in 5.5 hours or like 5 hours.
If we don't obey speed laws and it's nice, like say it's a nice summer day, we don't obey any speed laws, we can get from Red Deer to Great Falls 6 hours.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. If you travel $1.30, $1.40 the whole way, you'll be there in 6 hours. Done.
And
when you get to Montana, you can go a little faster.
Yeah.
You can go 150 across the border. So you'll with that into account, speeding in both areas, not enough to get to your license lost, but enough to get a ticket.
5.5
you can do it in 6, maybe 5.5 if you want to push it. Yeah, totally. You totally could.
No.
Clifton has a total of 18. Yeah, I was saying Clifton. If I was competing at somewhere, I would travel for 18 hours total. It's just that's a lot of travel.
Yeah.
Because we'd probably travel there just for the day and then travel back. So that's like 18 and a half. That'd be 15 hours of travel almost back to back. 7.5, boom, boom.
The one good thing is that, like I said, battle zone, and it's going to be in Calgary, and
totally.
I'm gonna listen. I think I'm going to be fucking strong too. Like I have a feeling. I just got to make sure that I'm confident that I can go sideways, because if I don't want to be a deer in the headlights.
Yeah, that's fair. Because I was gonna say on to the point. What I was saying is, sorry, Clifton. Matt is going down to Billings and back for a little practice at some point.
Yeah.
I was gonna go a year ago, or like 8 months ago, but and now it's just not feasible for me. Jordan Shortman freaking destroying.
Big press.
Oh, why are we back on this match?
It's the other hand.
Oh, no, okay, we're not back on that match. That makes sense.
Yeah. But we can. Oh, there, I went too far. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. There we go.
Oh, yeah, everyone should go check out Dakota Shipton had a interview with Brad Grundy.
Yeah.
You want to go peep Brad's his brain?
Yeah, Brad's awesome to talk to.
Oh, always
awesome. Jordan Weave in the house. Hey, brother.
Jordan Weave, nice. The champ.
See you
14
Saturday.
hours one way. Yeah, see.
He's coming. He's coming fucking Saturday.
Jesus, nice.
Yeah, all the way down from fucking.
Nice. Yeah, 9 hours one way isn't. If I'm competing, I would do it. 14 hours one way. Oh man, that's quite.
14 hours. Yeah.
That's crazy. That would be a. Ooh. Would I do it? To compete? Hey, that would be that's a rough one. Too. I mean, I've driven for 16 hours straight and then gone to bed and woke up and driven for 16 hours straight and gone to bed and woke up. I've done that. Would I want to do it before I competed? Like, are you the one driving, Jordan, or is someone going to be able to drive for you? Can you just chill there and relax? Because if I'm the one driving 14 hours and then compete, geez, man. You're going to be mentally just.
Yeah, it'd be crazy. I don't know. I don't mind doing it if it's like planned out really good in advance. I don't mind.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. This is starting to look pretty good here. So winner. Not bad. Tyler Weaver just took it. So Shortman took it against Clark, right-handed, and Ian beat Weston right-handed.
No.
Very good matches. I was watching them, but I realized we were talking about other stuff. But I was watching. Yeah, Weaver's looking pretty good. He's a cool guy. He's a party animal too. I don't think he was able to stay and go party that night though. I'll tell you what, I have fun going to the clubs in the States.
I think you're gonna kill still. I just don't want you overconfident.
Okay, what I think
I
is
think you're gonna
Miles'
be too strong.
hand was what made him beat Sil. I think
That was
your
left-handed though. That was left-handed.
oh yeah, totally. But I
The
think I
sword
don't
flip
think
on the right.
I think if you can even just negate his hand, Clifton, I think you'll have enough raw or like. There's sometimes when you're arm wrestling. Ooh yeah, so Tyler got pinned there. Sometimes when you're arm wrestling, the amount of effort you put in becomes you know becomes the deciding factor. I think you can just put more effort in, Clifton. I think you have like a better mind muscle connection than Jordan, and you can physically put more effort in. And I think that is a big deciding factor. Weston beat. Oh, sorry, Ian.
Yeah, I
I
did.
saw you. I saw you were so dominant. And I'm like, oh yeah, you must have won him. Damn, good on Weston.
Yeah, he's a
But
tough
yeah,
guy.
that first round, Ian, that was very impressive. Like you just sitting on your wrists, barely compromising, just crazy impressive. I want to go back and check what happened there.
That he's a hot dude, man. See how much sweat that guy's giving off? That's a sign of power right there. Just soaked in sweat. His name's Weber, right? Something Weber.
Tyler Weaver on the right.
Yeah,
Weaver, like an
Weaver, right?
orb weaver, like a spider, like an
Okay.
orb weaver.
Yep.
Good match though. It's back and forth.
I wasn't able to meet. You know what? I can't remember everybody I met in Montana either, right? So I try, but
I've a lot of these guys. I met a lot of them, but I didn't meet most of the Billings crew. I didn't meet. So I didn't never met Ian. I never met.
well, I met Chuck and Hunter.
I'm trying to think
Hunter
who else was on.
and Nick are from Billings, right?
Hunter and Dalton and Nick are all from the Billings Club. I
Yeah.
maybe also Arm Fanatic.
Well, I think he
I,
is. I think he's Billings too, or near it. Aren't you, Andy?
I like how the I don't even say his name anymore. I just say the Arm Fanatic.
Yeah.
Hey, that's good. You know, he's known as something. That's always a good thing, right?
It was hot as balls in there, and it smelled as such. That sucks. And all you smell is ball sack. Yeah.
Hey,
So
man. Yeah, we've all been there.
yeah.
We've all been
I
there.
seen Ryan standing in the hallway a few times watching. He was like, oh, he'd like walk away. Yeah.
But yeah, Andrew is I think also from Billings.
Yeah, I believe so. And they're all, you know what? That Billings crew is getting good, man. Getting strong, really good. That was a heavy duty tricep
Yep. Yeah,
supinated
he is
press.
Billings. I was pretty sure he was. Confident enough to say it, you know.
Yeah.
They got a good club actually. Like their club has a lot of like really strong guys. It's
Yeah.
just like it's just tech their techniques are very like
They're getting
similar. A
better.
lot of them have similar and then a lot have different techniques. So like I know Hunter's one of the most technical guys for sure. He can go almost any angle, right? But a lot of their guys are just
Oh, did we lose you, Zach? I heard your mic go. I think Zach's phone's dying. I think it's going. Let me see here. He made a great adjustment, then hooked my top knuckle instead of through the middle of the hand. Yeah. Look at that. This is the part I don't see. Well, did you watch, everyone? If you're watching this, you see how you take the guy's hand. Oh, I can't show you right now because there's a 15-second delay. But you open it up, open it up, open it up, open it up, and I was like, it's over. Now that you did it 3 times and you opened his hand, drive and pin him. And then it was just kind of funny because it looked like you were just playing, opening his hand, and I thought it was over. I thought, oh, you're just going to top roll him and pin him. But for some reason, it was just like you were having fun, and then you gave it back to him and he pinned you. So next time when you're sitting there and you test it and the hand opens, by the third time, make sure you hit into it and roll out and pin that motherfucker, right? The way you were playing with it like this, you knew that you could take the hand. You should have just took it. Anyway, you still listen. You still did good. I'm not. Definitely not bashing you. It looked like you were having fun going, wee, 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 wee. He kept opening his hand, and then you should just went like this. Boom. Fucking finish that shit off. Phone overheated. Yeah, that don't surprise me. Those iPhones. Here, this guy, what's this guy's name? The older gentleman. I see him pulling all the time. Look at that. Well, you're 15-second delay, but when you do get to it, you'll see what I mean about opening the hand constantly like this. Why does your phone always overheat? Do you have a Nokia block phone? No, it's just iPhone. Fucking iPhones are shit. No, Josh told him to hold him and then just, yeah, not hold him. Yeah, just about cost him the match. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? When I'm pulling, I black out. I don't hear fuck all. You can yell whatever to me. I wouldn't hear you. I think maybe I do because Sean's told me. Oh, we're at the last match now. We got Big Ben Brooks, bad dude. And I got to remember, too, Ben's coming off in bad injury on his right. He had surgery. It's been a couple years now. He's been working on it. The judge. Okay, yeah, it's both me. So his right's not 100% yet, but super strong guy. This is where Andrew really shined because I think he gave up 100 pounds. Like, it's got to be, yeah, I'd say 100 pounds. Like, Andrew's tiny compared to Ben. You're big, though, Andrew. Like, you're muscular. Robert Petley, thank you. Yeah. Petley. Yeah. The same thing. Yeah. Left arm match. Yeah. Oh, no. Brian and Dalton. Yeah. That makes sense. I was going to say, I've never seen that one yet. Thanks, Roger. Yeah, right now it's left arm, but I'm seeing it as the right arm. But look at that. Well, you gave Ben problems. You really did. You know, Ben's got to find his comfort zone too. He's a big, strong guy. He's got a lot of good attributes. I'd like he's just got to start flowing. I'd like to see him just learn how to flow on the table, and then no one's going to beat Ben Brooks. For some reason, he just always looks awkward. For just some reason, it's big, strong dude, but I think when he starts actually flowing on the table, I think he's gonna crack. He's gonna crack up to a higher rank for sure. Okay, I'm gonna bypass this long breaks. I don't blame him. Oh, went a little too far. There we go. Andrew's saying, "Fuck that." I'm gonna try to get everything I can. Yeah, Ben had a big enough hand that he was able just to clamp, and you couldn't really roll into his fingers properly. But I mean, you showed really foul. I don't really understand the foul system there. Like I don't know if I like it. You know, like now Ben's coming back, so he was on a runner, right? He fouled, and then if he pins you here, he doesn't win, right? This is what I think because Ben's elbow came right off the pad. Oh, now they fouled you. I didn't get that. Ben had a hop, and his elbow came right off the pad. But then they're gonna call you and give the win to Ben. Yeah, I don't like the running fouls. Yeah, running fouls, but they have a running foul. But it's like I don't even know if it counts if you get the pin with the runner. Like I didn't see him restart it, unless Andrew fouled a bunch of times. I'm not sure. Just never. I never quite get it. I don't mind the running foul rule, but I kind of like the professional foul. you miss the go and you're not in a losing position, you know what? Foul, boom, get the restart. You can change the whole thing around. Yeah, Ben had about 3 hops. I agree. Yeah, I agree with you, Joe. Yeah, you're called for the king's move position, yet fucking Ben, he honestly fouled like three times, and they kept it going, and then you lose the round. I don't know. I didn't like that, but I mean, shit happens, right? I'm not can't be too hard on him. I think you had a round. I think you won one round, Andrew. Just to let you know. Well, they called Andrew for the under the table king's move thing, but if they would have just stopped the match with the 3 fouls from Ben, Andrew would have had a win. But it's okay. I get the makes it live. If one person fouls and then the other person fouls, it erases it, makes it live. But I mean, when Ben fouled off the pad, he had like 3 fouls. It was like hop, hop, hop off the pad. So that would have been like 3 fouls. But oh, I get it. Yeah, they definitely don't make enough emphasis on the shoulders. But I'm not big on like I don't know how much I hate it. I think if you're going to do all the other rules, you have to make sure the shoulders are square, right? But yeah. I mean, I'm a ref, right? First thing I do, I square the shoulders, Then from there, I make sure everything's good, right? So, okay, Dalton Waller versus Brian Johnson. See, to me, this is right, but it's really left. It's in reverse. So, oh, Zach's back. Oh, where is he?
Andrew in.
There you go. Was that a glitch? Are you really back? Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Hey.
You should hear me. Hello.
I do now.
Hello?
Yeah, you're
okay.
good now.
I didn't change anything. I don't know.
No.
Joe and Andrew in the chat, they're both technically right. So Joe is right that you're supposed to be square to the table. Now, here's the difference. If both guys are carving in and rotating a bit, if both guys want their shoulders slightly carved so that they match each other, I think that's allowed. If both competitors are cool with it. Kind of like making start in a hook. It's the same thing as starting in a hook. When you start in the hook, you're allowed to do that. I think you could be square with each other.
No, you're right. Can you tell Roger what's up with why the table is back? Like he doesn't understand. Like you know how I didn't understand.
Yeah.
Like how does it make it left arm when it's right arm? Like when you were watching.
It's screen mirrored. It's like taking a video through a mirror. Everything becomes backwards. The lens had everything flipped, so the live was backwards. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I think what I was saying is what was going on there because Andrew's saying he had a meeting with Leonard Harkless and stuff. So I think Leonard that you can, as long as you're square with the opponent and you're both cool with that, that's allowed.
Oh, okay.
Just like it's one of those rules that's just like starting in a hook. How that's allowed if both competitors agree to it. It's just one of those things that my guess was for this. The rules were, if you both want to start square to each other and not necessarily all hunched up. If you just want to be square, that's probably what the rule was.
Well, yeah,
I've seen it before. I've seen that rule before.
Leonard's one of the most strictest fucking refs I've ever seen. He's good. Leonard's a really good tournament ref, but I mean, I would never want him as a super match ref. Fuck that. He ref Matt, and it was like, remember when Matt pulled Tim Bresnan?
Yeah.
Like, I thought, oh my god, like I don't know. It was
that's probably all fair, to be honest. I mean, there's guys that are better for tournament, and there's guys that are better for super matches.
Yeah.
But
The shit. I mean, yeah. I mean,
if he was the one who set these rules for the arm bender here, though, it looks like Ben and Luke aren't being too strict. Like I
no,
feel
no,
like it
no.
wasn't
They're
too
not
strict.
being
Like
too strict.
I do like runners.
I
Like I
think they
know the
got
fact
loose
that it's
fouls. Yeah, I think they're loose
yeah,
actually. Yeah,
which I kind of like. You know.
yeah, yeah. But it's just it depends. There's certain things about the strict rules I like. I think you got to blend them.
Yeah.
Right? So
Personally, yeah, I'm different than a lot of guys. I like the. I'm not even kidding. The looser the rules, I'll agree. I don't give a f. The looser the rules will get, I will. I'll do runners. I'll do going live if we both run. I'll do all this stuff.
well, it just depends.
I'll do a slip in any position. You know.
The thing is, if you get to a point where the rules actually, oh look at that, Dalton was just too strong left-handed for Brian.
Once you got wrist connection, yeah, you could just rip.
Yeah, but no, what I'm saying is like sometimes using the rules is part of the strategy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So,
And to answer why, Andrew, you're saying you set that exact whip in Lethbridge. Again, some refs are stricter than others. Some are more loose. Some are just not the best refs and just miss that, you know? But hey, I'll always tell anybody, if you can do it and not get called, do it. Don't even, I'm never going to apologize for trying. And the thing is,
yeah,
when they say, "Oh, you're cheating in the setup," no, I'm not cheating.
no, there's no
I'm trying
cheating.
to get what I need to get, and they're fighting me. They're not giving it to me. If you don't want to say cheating and stuff, you
Yeah,
don't move. Let me get everything I want, and then get your handset, and then we'll go. I'm not cheating.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
but you're not going to let me do that. And I'm not going to let you do that. So it's a fight. The fight starts as soon as you grip up. If you're too, if you don't have enough of a fight spirit that you don't understand that, that's fine. But the fight starts as soon as you set up. So a lot of the times the refs kind of have to compromise somewhere, right? And a lot of the times the shoulders get the compromise because they'll do, like you said, Brian, shoulders first, then go through the whole list of stuff. And they go back to the shoulders, they got to redo that list again. So they'll start with the shoulders, get the list done, redo the shoulders, redo
Half
the
the
list, and
time
then
they
say ready
fuck
go.
it. Yeah, half the
Well,
time they
you say
just say screw it.
by the time they get to the ready go, it's 4 or 5 stages past the shoulder check, no matter what you're
Well,
doing, right?
and the thing is listen, there's like you know how Andrew was setting up with the shoulders. I don't care that one's higher than the other, right? But I just want the thing is in the well with our rule set we have to make sure the shoulders are square. I actually think that our rule set, I kind of agree with Ian in some ways. Our rule set actually causes injuries because you're putting your arm inside your body. They're making you so friggin' square. Like it's easy to get outside your shoulder and get hurt, you know,
Yeah,
especially if you're
yeah.
newer, right? Where if
And
you were
Joe,
to just line up, you know, more, you know what I mean, more with your shoulder back, you're actually less likely to get outside your shoulder with your
and
hand.
Joe makes a really good point here. He says also depends on the opponent. If I'm bugging out and making the ref fix you, you're getting fixed. You know, depending on the rule set, but that's true. If you're pointing stuff out, and even if you're kind of, as you pointed out, almost give into that angle of it, so the ref really sees it. Yeah, the ref's going to start hyper fixating on that being the issue, and you can kind of then you can start getting away with things, and you know, or you can just get a fair setup if that's what you're looking for. You can, well, I'll tell you what, there is no such thing as a fair setup, just so everyone understands that.
No, I agree. I agree.
Because can I tell you why? Fair, define fair. I have a baby hand. Why is it because I'm born with a baby hand? Do I have to now get a setup where their hands way on top of mine? If we put our webbing together, no part of my hand is even with their hand. They have a massive advantage in every single way. Well, that's not fair.
I
They should
agree.
have to. They should have to come. They should have to drop their webbing so that I have the same height on everything as them. So that you know, center of my palm is the center of their palm. That's what people say. Is let's put center of palm to center of
Oh,
palm.
they definitely
You know.
listen. You know what? You have to fight for what's fair, and
So yeah,
listen,
I'm always gonna try to get a better setup because if I let the refs do the regular setup, I'm at a huge disadvantage. I have to try to
oh
get
yeah,
a little bit of riser, a little bit. I got to get something, man. I'm at a disadvantage from the start because their hands are going to be way bigger, not necessarily
well,
stronger, but bigger.
you try to get you know what arm wrestling, like you know how Devin says it's a war before you even pull. Because listen, you're fighting. I started getting mental warfare at nationals an hour before fucking we pulled. I had Solomon all over me. Oh yeah, we're pulling first, Brian. Blah blah blah. He was like saying he was getting in my head so fucking bad, and he started before we even got to the table,
Yeah,
right? So like I'm learning that you know you got to
yeah,
fight for everything, and
totally. And
if you think life's fair and everyone's just going to be fair, just get ready to lose a lot.
Yeah, and Andrew makes a great point here. He says, I had angled shoulders. He has a 120-pound weight advantage. It's good.
Yeah,
Because, yeah,
I
if we're
agree.
talking about
I agree.
advantage here, fucking
Yeah.
Ben's got such a huge
Yeah,
advantage. It's
120
already not
pounds.
fair.
I said
So,
that
yeah,
too. I said, listen,
I'd be carving as hard as, I'd be carved twice as much.
I wouldn't have bugged. I wouldn't have, if I was reffing. I probably would have been a little bit like I wouldn't like made rig the match, but I think I'd let Andrew away with quite a bit too.
Yeah, so
Much
I
smaller.
think we're all in agreement that, yeah, you got to fight for it, and whatever you can get away with is good for you. You got away with it because, we all got to take the advantages where we can take them. If someone
But
can load heavily into your fingers, that's an advantage. If you tell the ref they're loading into my fingers, trust me, I've loaded into people's fingers, and the ref's like, he's not loading into your fingers.
well, I will say this.
I know how to do that shit. So it's
I
like,
think they gotta do something. So listen, Montana now. If they got
they're getting really
23,
good.
listen, if they have 23 guys in the plus 200 ranking,
Yeah,
and they have like 30 guys in the under 200, that's enough to make 3 classes. Like they should make
a
3,
180 to 220, under 180 and over 220.
something like that. Yeah, that would make
Basically,
more sense.
140 to 180 gives a 40-pound gap.
Yeah, it'd be at
180
least,
to 220 is a 40-pound gap, and then
and then you
220
wouldn't have Andrew
plus.
Quintana pulling Ben Brooks, right?
He
Like
did a really good job too. Like,
I thought he
it
did
looked like
awesome.
Ben. It looked like Ben was trying to hold it and let him.
He was trying to look strong, and Andrew was saying, "No, I'm going to make you look silly now," and made a Ben work. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But you know what? I think it'll make Ben snap out of it too, because I seen Ben pull, and I was watching videos from before his injury, and the guy's a beast, man. So he's probably still building back that confidence. I think we lost you, Zach. I don't know. That's why I'm. And that was it. Um, but no, awesome job, Andrew. Fucking super happy to see you do good against Ben. And just imagine that, like Ben, what is Ben? Who's number one? Can someone in the chat tell me who number one is in Montana now? Like right and left? I would say I think Torque Wrench is probably close to being number one left. And then I'd like to know who's is Ben still number one on the right? I was thinking, what did you say here? I was thinking 176 and below, 176 to 220. Yeah. But at least it would be 3 classes, and I think it would make more sense. And the chance of having really, really good matches, like extra good matches, like if you and Ben were within 60 pounds or 50 pounds of each other, that match could have been like just an all out. Like it was you already made them work, and it was kind of a war, but it would have been an all-out grinder, death match, for both of you, right? Logan is 1 left and Ben is 3. Okay. What about on the right? Because I only care about beating the right-handed number 1 there. So, yeah. But no, yeah, I definitely like the three classes. Ben, yeah, but Ben's good both arms, but his right definitely. I mean, I don't know about now after surgery, but Joe or Leaf. Okay, well then, you know what? I got asked to pull Leif, and I would have, he had to turn down the match, so because he had a that was at the Arm Bender. He had to go to the Arm Bender and pull, and he couldn't take the match with me. So I had a chance to pull him. I think we would. The thing is about me and him is we actually pull very similar. Like we have very similar pulling styles. Um, it'd be interesting. Yeah. Joe, coming too strong. I tried to break through. Yeah. Yeah. I know I was watching Dale pull with Joe. Inside Dale was beating him, and then Joe was able to top roll Dale sometimes. So it gave me a pretty good gauge on his level. Well, at least then. The guy could be like 40% stronger now. So, and Joe's a really good arm wrestler too. Yeah. He's pretty versatile. His setups got better as we pulled too. Yep. Well, you know what, guys? All you guys pulled great. You showed lots of heart in that little arm bender. I really liked it. I watched it. I sat there and watched the whole event, and I think you guys should do them more often. You guys should do them like every 2 months. and just rock them out and have ranking matches. And you know what? We compete with Montana all the time. We should almost be allowed to be on the rankings. Probably not, but maybe, because we do come down there quite often. Us Albertans. So I don't know. I know that when we start our league in the end of May, that the rankings are open to who all compete. So people from South Dakota, North Dakota, Montana, Idaho, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, BC, whoever competes in our league is ranked in our league. So it's not. Yes, we're proud that we're an Alberta league, but we're not an Alberta league in the sense that we're only Alberta. Like, basically, if you show up at the events, you are in the rankings. I don't care if you're from fucking China, you'd be on the rankings. So that's one thing I'm really excited about. I'm really excited that we can start like meshing all together, and then it's almost like you'd almost be able to call it like a West North America league, kind of. You know, all the western states and provinces, we just all compete in one big league. That's kind of my passion, and like what we kind of envision. All our Montana brothers and friends like Clifton and his teammates, and Ryan Bouchier from South Dakota, and get those Till brothers and some of their teams down, and that whatever his name is, Spindell, and anyway, get all those Idaho guys down. I think it'd be a pretty awesome. And then we have connections now in the states. So what we can do is we can actually look at organizing and having one of our events in maybe Montana, right? I don't see why not. I had to get taken off for coming to Washington for the. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So you were gonna pull, taken off. What do you mean? Do you have a match? Don't you? Who are you pulling? Are you pulling Ben Brooks, Dustin? Who are you pulling at the Arm Bender? I know you got a match. I just forgot who you're pulling. Oh, I thought it was Ben. Allie in the house. You didn't miss anything, brother. We just went over the matches from the weekend. The little arm Montana Arm Bender. So just rewatched them with everybody. Just talked about the matches, talking shit like I always do, and yeah. Jason, your right arm is probably still way too much, but I'll be back once I think it's close. That's for sure. Um, oh, my right arm is way behind my left. Is it way behind? I mean, I guess so. Your left fucking looked dominant when you went to Lethbridge, right? Because you pulled Mike right in the super match and then left in the tournament. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But I think your hard work though, and I think everything's starting to connect for you. A lot of guys right now that like you knew were strong, but didn't always come out on the table. A lot of guys that this year, for some reason, they're just it's like they're all just connecting, and now they're looking beastly. So I got about 17 super matches. Oh wow, I got about 17 super matches. Oh, that's cool. Are you streaming them? If you're running 17 super matches, you need to stream them so I can watch them, and I'll cover them. You got any knowns? Anybody we know pulling? I got taken off the rankings. Okay, I get it. And you got put behind Ben. So what? Ben's fallen to like third? It'd be something like that, right? Where do you live, Dustin? Are you in Billings too? Like, I get all screwed up where all you guys are. It's not just Great Falls and Billings. Is there another place where you guys got a team? It's Joe. Yeah, buddy. Hey, Ryan. Fucking arm is my right stronger. I just got to get it in my head that I can go sideways again because I've been scared. But I think you hurt your arm after I hurt my arm. But yeah, it's shitty when you get an injury. But now that it's back, I'm pumped. You should see the side pressure training I'm doing. It's nuts. Um, Good news, Ryan. Yes, very good news. I'm glad you're here. It seems like, yeah, we'll all be healed up. You got a super match. Yeah, I know. I know, Ali, you do. You beaten him before. Have you ever had a super match with him before? I don't know if you can say the name. I know who you're pulling with. But yes, I know. I talked to Perry last week and 2 days ago. So of course I know who you're pulling. Yeah. Like I said, I just want to know if you've ever super matched him. I don't need to know the name, Al. You just tell me if you've had a super match with him before. I know you guys beat each other up a couple tournaments. I've seen it, but if Ali can't say who with, I'm not going to say who it is. But I know who Ali's pulling. Yeah. That's in my videos. Yeah. Oh, you want me to send? No, you send me your videos and I'll send you mine, Ryan. Sure. Yeah, I'll send you some videos. I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of so I'm doing a max side pressure only every 2 weeks. But I'm doing every second day I'm doing side pressure, but I'm only doing about 70%, 65%. But I do it every second day because I want to build my elbows. I want to get my elbow like well, I think it already is as strong as it was, but I want to make it so I never have to worry. If I want to blast sideways, it'll never rip again. That's what I want to do. I just want to make it so strong. But yeah, definitely. I'll send you some videos, Rye, and send me some too. I love watching. And we can toss numbers back and forth too. Yeah, I love sharing my training with people, so that'd be cool. Actually, that's what I want you doing more of, Ryan. Right? Because if you start sharing your training videos and have somebody that you know what I mean, like you do them and I'll try the exercise and we can send it back and forth. That's good for you, right? I know before you said you did a lot of training by yourself and stuff. You really need to, well, just use the resources around you. Use the people, you know what I mean? Take the advice. Training, you never know, right? Like I'm learning shit all the time. I got people plucking my brain on matches or how I'd pull this person and talking theory, talking. Yeah, you definitely need that. So, and we're all fucking brothers and sisters in here now, anyway. So we should all talk to each other, right? Um, anyway, was that no, Allie? Allie didn't even want to answer me. Anyway, Allie, the guy Allie's pulling, he's beaten before, but he's beaten him too. So I just don't know if they've had a super match. I've only seen him pull in tournaments. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Matt Wiggins. Okay. Yeah, yeah. He's on the Tough League, eh? He's a reservist, though, I think. But yeah, I heard he's really good, and he was at Mayhem. That's not who Allie's pulling. No, no, no. Allie's not pulling him. As far as I know, it's not him. Oh. Um, anyway, well, went over the matches. Zach, Zach bounced. His phone's gone, and I'm about out of talking shit. So we got listen. We got Bart Wood tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. Oh, you texted me? Okay, Ali, I'll check it out. Yeah, on the phone. I get it. Yeah, no, on the fucking guy. Um, yeah, Bart Wood tomorrow night, and then on Thursday night at 6, we got. Yeah, I know. Matt did. Yeah, Matt was doing Matt pulled amazing at fucking Mayhem. Really, really, really good. I actually didn't know. Like I know he's been pulling a long time, but I didn't really. He must have stopped for a few years. Well, like when I was getting into it at first, because I didn't know who Matt was. Now I know who he is, and plus he's in the chat a lot of the times. Um, but on my yeah, okay, yeah. Um, but no, he's a killer. He's a killer. But then we got Bob Brown Thursday night, 6 o'clock. So that'll be interesting because I know Bob Brown likes talking theory and bro science. So, um, yeah, he got you left-handed. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just heard that you pulled really good, Matt. I don't know. Um, who was on. Jeff Miller was on. And he was telling us because I didn't go to Mayhem this year because Dale had the heart attack, and I just wanted to be around for him and his family, but so I missed it. Didn't get my level 3, which is okay. Um, but yeah. Anyway, guys, have a great night. Like I said, Bartwood tomorrow night 6 o'clock. Bob Brown Thursday night 6 o'clock. And then we have some really big ones coming up on the weekends in the next couple of weeks. So, not going to announce it yet, but yeah, I don't know. Starting to really get some good people on the pod. So, and if any of you guys ever want to just come on and shoot the shit with us, we're going to start doing 1 or 2 nights a week where we just all of us, anybody who wants to come on and talk, we're just going to do an open mic. Um, I think it would be good to do because we've been growing and getting bigger names on, but I still want it to be a platform for all of us to be able to talk about matches coming up and and promote us smaller guys. So, but anyway, have a great night, everyone, and yeah, I don't have a pitch line, so later.